Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing out there this evening? All right, so before I just hop into the chat, as one in the comment section, thought I closed that. I wanted to address something in the comment section. Somebody, I said in this morning's live or a video I made this afternoon, I said that Bitcoin is up, or sorry, Bitcoin JASMY is up 32% on the month. And I said, that doesn't feel like it's up 32% on the month, right? Well, someone said in the comments, we're not up on the month. We're not up. We're barely hanging on, man. We're not up. So I figured I would show you. This here is the monthly chart. And this here is the monthly candle we are currently in. That candle is green by about 32%. So, yeah, we are up. We're right? Yes, we are. All right, let's go to the daily again. All right, let's get into the chat a little bit here. H. Barbarina, what's up, man? Do you know Puerto Rico has zero capital gain in crypto, but for that to apply, you have to become a resident and buy crypto in the island? That sounds very, very tempting, brother. Sounds very, very tempting. Zero capital gains tax sounds perfect to me, man. Guys, as always, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. It costs you absolutely nothing. It is a gift that keeps on giving. And yeah, bring some good karma your way, right? Do something nice for somebody else and bring some good karma your way. Dominic, brother Rob, what's up, man? I'm in Ohio. Would love to see you in the States, man. We all crypto millionaires going to hang out soon. Do you see XCN at least 3 cents in the next 3 months? I think so. I think it's possible. I think it's possible, my friend. Seagull, what's up, man? What's up, big dog? I'm hoping for all alts to double up. Future millionaires, stay diligent. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Phantom price possible bull run. I don't know what you're asking me, my friend. Are you asking me for a price prediction? I have I think I've told you this before, my friend. There's a little tab at the top of the chat that says goals. And that's where you put your altcoin requests. And I will most certainly get to all of your altcoin requests. Funky, what's up, man? What's up, party peeps? Rodney, I bought some more XCM this morning before it pumped. Wow, it seems so expensive compared to what I was buying for. Yeah. Yes, exactly. That's a good thing, though. Dumb Money, what's up, man? It looks like a cup and handle on the monthly. Yes. Yeah, it does. We've tracked that. It looks like a cup and handle on the daily, on the weekly as well. Absolutely. GT, what's up, man? We need a violent move to 120K, then alt season. I agree. It's coming, man. It's coming. Got to look for insurance costs to see if no capital gains is worth the move. Some places appear nice, but aren't. This is true. My wife does that research. I research crypto. She researches everything else. JM, XCN seems to be getting more and more media coverage. Yes, that's what you like to see, man. And hey, just wait till it hits a penny and stuff like that, right? Then it's really going to get some crazy coverage. Insurance gives you a rough gut estimate to risk reward. Yes. JASMY to 20-25 cents in the next 3 months. It's possible. I mean, these next 3 months are going to be pretty freaking crazy, man. Right? So, price action is going to be pretty violent to the upside. Bruno, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Top 5 in the house. I post that everywhere. Nice. So as we can see over on the JASMY chart, guys, still respecting the trend line. Gotta love it. See if we have any momentum building on the lower time frames. I mean, not really. We're just kind of consolidating right now, guys, waiting for that break to the upside. So we just, we wait patiently and we give it time. Very similar to Bitcoin. Very, very similar to what Bitcoin's doing right now. Again, just consolidating. We closed our daily candle above 95,000, which is bullish. That's what we wanted to see. And can we continue to do that? Now, it kind of looks like a little bit of a double bottoms forming here, but, you know, we'll see what happens. There's a couple more days. We've got to let it play out, right? JM, oh yeah, if it can get to a penny or even more before that parabolic phase, look out. Absolutely, man. Did you watch the first XCN video that came out the other day? No, you know what? I forgot to watch that. Someone put it in our Discord. I will watch it tonight. I promise. I will watch it and I will give you my feedback on it. I completely forgot about that. Big Watch Dude, what's up, man? Hope you're and your family great holidays. Yes, you too, man. You too. Hope everybody's families are happy, healthy. Kids are enjoying their new presents. Wife's enjoying her new presents. Everything's husband is, you know, sitting there with a nice fat belly after a fantastic Christmas dinner. Absolutely, man. Rodney, Harper's Ferry Volkswagen is a great place, or Volkswagen WV, not VW. Has low taxes next door to Maryland and Virginia, rich area, but very affordable. Nice. Yeah. So again, just more consolidation on Bitcoin. We wait. West Virginia. Yeah. No, Rodney. Volkswagen. I get it. Volkswagen, brother. Man. All right, let's look at the crypto bubbles. Let's see what's going on out there. All right, yeah, XCN still up 10.8% on the day. Myria, 8.4%. Everything's looking pretty good. Now, Swift is down 3%, but, I mean, it's only because it ran so hard yesterday, right? And 3% corrections, not that bad. Not that bad at all for considering how much it ran, right? So, yeah, so it's looking pretty good. What else do we got across the market? Yeah, just a mixed bag. Well, not even a mixed bag. Most everything is in the green right now, right? Just about everything. It looks pretty good. Velodrome, Wagme, Proppy's a good pickup. Tectum, yeah, just a couple things, but, you know, that you can DCA into. I was considering doing some DCAing today, but I don't know. It was a little bit, there's just a little bit too much green in the market for me right now. I'll save my dry powder to see if we, you know, if we have a red day tomorrow or, you know, who knows. We'll see what happens on the weekly close. You know, deploy my dry powder then. Hey, brother, hope all is well. Have you been keeping up with Velo? How do you think they're going to do in the next few months? Could it hit 20 cents? Velodrome? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, yeah, I could hit 20 cents. It already hit 20 cents a couple days ago. Here's the thing, though, guys. Usually when these projects, usually when projects get listed on Binance and Coinbase, they usually have a big pump, but then they see probably about a 50 to 60% correction over the next couple of weeks, right? So, because a lot of people that were holding it before it got listed decided to take profits at that time, right? So, I do think that it's going to smash 20 cents in the next couple of months for sure. I mean, it's 18 cents. It's 19 cents basically right now, right? So absolutely. Big Watch Dude. Hey, Rob, I heard you mention the X and JASMY partnership your earlier stream. Is that confirmed or just no? That's speculation. That's actually a communication. It's actually an interaction between JASMY's AI and Grok, which is X's AI, right? That's a communication between the two of them, predicting what the future is going to look like. So that partnership is actually a prediction between Grok and JASMY's both AIs coming together and anticipating that. So very, very interesting. Pretty JASMY in here. Rob, what is the XCN video I keep hearing about? Where can I watch it? It's over. Somebody posted it over in our Discord. It's over in the Discord. It's some YouTuber made a video about XCN. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet though. So apparently it's pretty bullish. Something about connecting XCN to banks or something like that. So jump over to our Discord and you'll just scroll up. You'll find it in there. You'll find it in the general chat. Okay, Velo, regular Velo. Regular Velo. Ooh, I mean, maybe by fall time it could hit 20 cents, but I wouldn't say before like March anyway. That's too high of a hill to climb, I think. Volks, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Hope you were in the were you in the group video call last night over on the Patreon, man? I know you were going to try to make it. Let me know if you made it in there. Below, yeah, I got it. Just for future reference, too, man. So you guys know, I see a lot of altcoin requests going into the chat. Guys, you got to put your altcoin requests in the tab that says goals. Otherwise, I won't do TA on it or anything like that. It got to a point, I started doing that because it got to a point where people were asking me for 4, 5, 6, 7 different altcoin requests in the same stream, and people were taking advantage of it, right? So top 5, that's where I found it. Nice. XCN, over on the Discord, you mean? Yeah. XCN pumping live. Are we pumping live? Oh, we are. Look at that. Let's go have a look at the chart. Let's pull the chart up. Yeah, we're pumping live on location, baby. We climbing. 2 cents 6. Yeah, we hit it, and then we're back down 2 cents 5. Hopefully we can continue this breakout. Let's go, baby. 2 cents 6. I go look. Crypto Canvas is the content maker. It was interesting. Nice. I'm going to check it out. Rodney, there's a video on XCN that I think is AI speaking really interestingly. Huh. We'll have to see. Dominic, bro, 2026. Yeah, we got it up. We got that chart up and running, baby. Miss it, need to hop on a one-on-one soon. Saw the replays. Yeah, if you want to book a one-on-one, just shoot me a DM over on the Patreon, and I will get you scheduled in. But get in there and get your spot booked soon, because the spots, they book up very fast. You think 10 cents is more possible by March? Possible. Common sense, no point to put everything. Obviously, it's not 20. Any insight on Anchor? People keep saying it will hit 5 to 10 cents soon. Like I said, guys, there's a tab at the top that says goals. That's where you put your altcoin requests. Badlander, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Hello to all fam. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, yeah, so we got XCN pumping live on the stream right now. It's the Crypto Future live stream effect. All right, what do we have? What do we have to view today? Guys, now I know a lot of you guys are concerned about taxes in the States and stuff, right? So check this out from Bitcoin News. New IRS rules regarding crypto go into effect in less than 1 week. Listen up, guys.
While taxes may be the last thing you want to think about this holiday season, if you don't watch this video and take action before December 31st, it could be the difference between paying a substantial amount of taxes next year on your crypto earnings and paying nothing at all. Let's dive in. Last summer, the IRS and the Department of Treasury issued final broker regulations. These regulations require crypto exchanges to report tax forms to the IRS and to taxpayers, starting with the 2025 tax year. What this means is that the IRS is going to start receiving information on your cost basis, sales price, and your gains and losses on your crypto trades. There really is no more hiding your crypto activity. But what's important, and the reason that we're making this video, is that it provides a huge opportunity to save on your taxes, but you have to pay attention and you have to take action before the new year. That's right. If you wait too long, this opportunity could pass. And that's because under these new regulations, the exchanges are going to be reporting to the IRS, but also there's an opportunity to fill in or allocate your cost basis from all of the tokens and crypto assets that you've purchased in years before. Because as you start to sell in 2025 and in the future, these crypto exchanges won't have the information from all of your purchases before. And so the IRS has provided what's called a safe harbor, an opportunity for crypto investors who have crypto that they've purchased in these earlier years to allocate or determine how they want their cost basis ordered as they start to sell in the future. And this means that you could determine, for instance, if you want to sell your oldest crypto first, or if you want to sell your highest cost basis first.
You guys can't hear him? Or is it, can everyone hear what he's saying? Because Funky's saying that he can't hear. Can anybody else? Can anybody else hear? Let me know in the chat, guys, so I can continue it on or stop it, one or the other. One person. Yes, you can hear? Okay, Funky, it's just you, brother.
And by deciding that, you can greatly impact your gains. Because if you sell your highest cost basis first, you may then have very little or no gains or even losses, depending on the price of crypto as you sell it. But this determination and allocation has to be done and in writing before December 31st. And so there are a few key steps that you have to do in order to comply. Number one, make a list of your exchanges and wallets. And this is going to be crucial because it'll help us with our next steps. Identify any of the wallets that you currently hold that have digital assets in them. This might be hosted or unhosted wallets, or even crypto exchanges. Next, we're going to go to each of these exchanges or wallets and take a screenshot or snapshot or somehow save an image of what you are holding on each of those wallets. What I mean by that is each of the digital assets, be it Ethereum, Bitcoin, and so forth, what is the volume that you're holding and what is the current date? An easy way to add the date to a screenshot is through opentimestamps.org. You can add an image and upload it there, and they can add a timestamp. Now, take all of these images and save it somewhere that you can keep it for the future. Now you've got an inventory, and you also have a list of all of the different wallets and exchanges with their screenshots. The next step is to fill out a safe harbor statement that complies with the revenue procedures issued by the IRS. As a free holiday gift to all of you, we have created a template, a draft of this safe harbor allocation, and it allows you to check a couple boxes, fill in some blanks, and comply with the rules. I've got a link below that you can click, fill it in, and save it to your records. Once you've saved it, make sure you also provide a copy to your accountant, because this form will be crucial not only in future years as you start to sell, because it determines the method that you will sell, but it will also be required in case of an audit to support the allocation method that you've determined. By complying with the safe harbor requirements, you've set yourself up to be successful for future years by allocating your cost basis in an effective way. But if you don't take these steps, you might be left using a first in, first out allocation method, which isn't always a bad thing. But if you're in an appreciating market and you've bought crypto at a lower price, then a first in, first out will generally mean that you'll have larger capital gains in the more immediate years, but you can also have a greater likelihood of having long-term capital gains, which is at a lower tax bracket. So if you're watching this video, you definitely want to take action before the end of the year. Now, which method makes the most sense for you? You should contact a tax professional and discuss your holdings and see what makes sense based on your plans to sell for future years. But linked below, we have a copy of a safe harbor statement that you can use and fill out before the end of the year.
So if you need to rewatch that, guys, just replay that part of the live stream. If you're wondering about your taxes and what you need to do going into this, next year. So if you want to file your crypto taxes, right? Check this out. Michael Saylor says, "Hey, Elon Musk." He tweeted at Elon Musk. Check this out. You once said Bitcoin could return to Tesla if 50% of its energy came from new renewables. Well, BTC is now 56.76% sustainable, outperforming every other major industry. Will Tesla embrace Bitcoin once again? The world is watching. Very, very interesting, guys. You've got Michael Saylor tweeting at Elon Musk. Hey, buddy, you said you'd start holding Bitcoin again. Let's go. You'd start accepting it for your vehicles and stuff. All right, what do we have? How does the safe harbor benefit us? I'm not American. That's why I played it for you, dumb money. A little bit of a tip for you guys in America that are filing your taxes. I don't know how the taxes work in the United States, brother. I would say Google it. You could Google it, how it benefits American citizens. So check it out, brother. I wish I could tell you more. I just played that for you guys to to get a little bit of a knowledge on what you should be doing with your taxes. All right, what else do we have? Cointelegraph. BitGo CEO says if we're going to continue to see monetary supply go up, Bitcoin is the perfect hedge against that.
And welcome back to Overtime. Bitcoin is falling today, but it's still a major winner this year, more than doubling in 2024. And crypto investors, they're very enthusiastic about 2025, expecting friendly policy from President-elect Trump. Joining us now is BitGo CEO Mike Belshi. BitGo is a cryptocurrency trading and storage platform. Hey, good to see you, Mike.
Hey, Frank. Good to see you also.
All right. So, Mike, we were just talking about it just now. Bitcoin, huge run up year to date, even bigger run up after the election. What's going to push this higher? What isn't already priced in?
Actually, I think the regulatory is somewhat priced in, but in general, we've seen that these news events don't always price in until they're actually here. So, look, we have a new administration coming in. Things look very promising. People are very excited. They're very bullish, but it's not here yet. So, actually, I think we're going to continue to see the effects of that all through 2025. Remember that for the last 2.5 years, we've had not just a regulatory environment that didn't want to help you. We had a regulatory environment that was actively trying to kill you. So all of a sudden, with that changing in the opposite direction, we're going to continue to see good gains next year.
All right. What about David Sachs? He's going to be the, quote unquote, crypto czar. Do you think that's not priced into some of these upside moves we've seen in crypto?
I think it's indicative of what this administration is about. They want to see innovation happen. They want to see it happen here in America. They want to see America's strength. So, David Sachs helping both on the AI side as well as on the crypto side is phenomenal. He happens to be a big investor in BitGo. I've known David for 10 years, I think, at this point. So, look, he's a phenomenal mind. He's been seen all over the All In podcast for the last couple of years, and people see exactly how capable this man is. So I think he's going to be a great help to the administration, and he's going to help make sure that the policies that they're looking for come through.
Do you expect to see in 2025 more companies adding Bitcoin to their balance sheet? That obviously was a big theme of 2024. And I'm curious if you think that continues and whether there's any kind of reputational risk that goes along with that size of purchase of Bitcoin.
It's absolutely going to happen. We're talking with multiple clients right now about doing that. It's been a conversation for the last couple of years, but frankly, the regulatory changes make it a lot easier. Having ETFs available make it a lot easier. People don't remember exactly how much balance sheet cash some of the largest, top 7 companies have. I mean, it's hundreds of billions of dollars. So having some access to Bitcoin into that portfolio, into that treasury management, just makes sense. And remember, it's a hedge against whether the U.S. can curtail inflation. And while we're optimistic about what's going to happen with the new administration over the next few years, America has not had a track record at all of being able to curtail spending. So if we're going to continue to see monetary supply go up, Bitcoin is the perfect hedge against that. Is there a concentration risk, though, if companies do start to adopt this en masse? Some people talk about that from would ETFs become mass accumulators of Bitcoin? I don't see that as an immediate problem at all, and I think we're going to see a mixture because we do talk with corporates, but a mixture of some taking self-custody, others using different providers, and then using the ETF. So I don't think it's a foreseeable problem. It could become a problem in the long term, but we'll see how that goes.
William, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hey, Rob, when is JASMY leaving the innovation zone? It's about time. My suspicion is the first week of January. Here's the thing with that, though. A little caveat with that is that they usually do their evaluations the first week of January, but sometimes they don't actually announce what they decided until the second or third week of January. So if we don't hear anything by the end of the first week of January, it doesn't necessarily mean that the announcement's still not coming in the second or third week, right? And you do know how these things like to string us along and play with our heartstrings, right? So should be very, very interesting. Here is some sentiment that I have been sharing with you guys over the last 2 weeks. House of Crypto says, if you're yet to figure it out, USDT Tether news is will have zero effect on you and your crypto portfolio. Some influencers are lacking inspiration and creativity, which are why they're trying to scare you with it. Ignore them. I've been saying this for like 2 weeks now, guys. Tether getting kicked out of Europe is not going to affect your portfolio. It's not going to crash the market or anything. This is a scare tactic. This is just a fear thing because, listen, here's the thing I can tell you about creating content on YouTube, okay? Negative news travels 10 times faster than positive news, right? If I was to make 2 videos, one bullish and one bearish, the bearish video would get 10 times more views in a much faster time frame than the positive one. So that's why you get some content creators who are always talking negatively about stuff like this. They'll lead you to believe that the whole market's going to crash and go to hell in a handbasket because Tether's getting kicked out of Europe. Meanwhile, it's a nothing burger, and they know it's a nothing burger, but they need views, right? So I'm always just straight with you guys. This is what I think it's going to be. This is how it's going to play out. And that's, just being genuine, man. Leo, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, what else do we have? Ooh, here's a juicy little nugget for you. $11 trillion in assets under management. BlackRock says Bitcoin and crypto is growing faster than the internet.
Head of thematic investing at BlackRock, I really spend a lot of my time thinking about the future and some of the disruptive changes that are impacting the world and society and the economy and our portfolios around us. Oftentimes, this is about disruptive technologies. Oftentimes, it's about societal changes. But what we found with blockchain and digital assets is that in some ways, this is one of the fastest growing technologies we've seen in the last few years. On the right-hand side of the chart, you can see our adoption curve. This is just looking at how quickly certain assets are adopted by a society. And you can see that blockchain and digital assets are being adopted faster than major revolutions before it, whether that's the internet or whether that's cell phones. And there's a couple of reasons for this. The first reason is just we're living in a more digital economy than ever before. If we're consuming things online, streaming videos, playing video games, buying digital content, it makes sense to have digitally native assets to conduct those transactions, particularly when there's, secondly, and importantly, in a year like this year, where over half the world's population is voting for new leadership, not just the elections in the United States, Mexico, and India, and the European Union, we're seeing more geopolitical risk than before, and in fact, declining trust in institutions, whether that's trust in government institutions for maintaining peace and order, whether that's trust in central banks in terms of keeping inflation under control. More distrust has exacerbated the need for a global monetary alternative. The third we're seeing is demographic changes, the rise of the millennial and Gen Z generation. Millennials, at least in the United States, are set to inherit trillions of dollars, are entering peak earnings years in their work, and are increasingly playing an important role in the economy. And millennials are very different from previous generations because we're the first generation to be digitally native, growing up with the internet, growing up with computers. We understand digital better than previous generations, and that means we're more likely to adopt digital currencies. And then finally, what I think has been really important to BlackRock in our journey in the digital asset space has been the maturing of the infrastructure in digital assets. We've seen billions of dollars move in venture capital and private equity into digital assets to fund incredible innovation in blockchain. We've seen the regulatory environment evolve to get more constructive around digital assets and how people can buy them. We've seen extremely talented people leave traditional finance to go into DeFi to help lead some of these innovations. And all of this infrastructure has really matured over the last 5 years. So between all of these tailwinds, it's really creating the opportunity for digital assets to gain broader adoption across more investors around the world. With that being said, we're in the early days. 2.9 trillion, it changes every day. Maybe it's slightly higher or slightly lower since we made this slide. But we could have focused thus far our efforts on 2 digital assets, the 2 largest. We feel that between these 2 assets, which represent about 75% of the market cap of the digital asset space and have some of the most liquidity in the digital asset space, that we can really start to make headway in terms of bringing out accessible vehicles to more investors. Now, what I'm going to talk about.
That's why I'm big on BlackRock. I'm big on Ondo, guys. Also, guys, I need more moderators, more volunteers to moderate on the channel. So if you're interested in being a moderator, then definitely let me know in the chat, and I will make you one, because we're starting to get a lot of spam comments and stuff. And then you can also just delete comments from Fudsters and stuff as well. Top 5, a lie can travel halfway around the world before the truth finishes tying its shoes. Absolutely. See, that's what I'm talking about, guys, right? This is probably a bot or something like that, right? It's telling you to long some mocha project. Ignore this stuff, right? Doug, good evening, brother. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. What's going on, my man? What's going on? All right, what else do we got? Oh, XCN. Let's look at XCN here real quick. She's a pumping, guys. She is a pumping. 2025582. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, you love that chart, man. You love that chart. Mohammed, what's up, brother? Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. All right. What else do we got? We got another video. We got all kinds of videos today, guys. Tom Lee says we expect something around a $250,000 Bitcoin in 2025.
Tom, it just brings me back to you, the idea that how much of what we're seeing, maybe even a little bit today, is there's been such a regulatory overhang on a lot of these names under the current administration. Now you have a new FTC chairperson. Is that playing a role in any respect to this? Because Dan Ives put out a note today, said Christmas comes early with the new head of the FTC for tech.
It's probably the best way to sort of measure this is what Bitcoin's doing, because Bitcoin faced enormous regulatory burdens over the last few years. And now we have a White House that's embracing digital assets, a new SEC chairman, FTC chairman, a new Commerce Secretary. I think these are actually being viewed as pro-business, reviving animal spirits, but I think a good proxy is watching Bitcoin.
All right, now I'm going to have to pin you to a target again on Bitcoin, because, I mean, you've been among the most optimistic and outspoken about it for years, to be quite honest. So here we are, above 100,000. What's a legit target for 2025 for Bitcoin?
We think it's going to follow a similar halving cycle that we've seen in the past. That would imply something around 250,000 for Bitcoin in 2025. And on top of that, we have a Trump put, because Bitcoin is potentially a strategic reserve asset for the U.S. government.
Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. You guys are quiet tonight, eh? I got one more video for you, and that's it. One more, and that's it. What do we got? Lawrence Leopard says Bitcoin is a new innovation that is going to completely change the world.
You say something very powerful that also resonated with me. You say having a form of money that is fixed in supply is literally a once in humanity type of event, which in my mind, I'm thinking that's a once in a lifetime, once in a humanity type of opportunity. So could you elaborate a little bit about that?
So it really, this is, Saylor has said this recently, and then Luke Groman said it the other day on Twitter. You know, this is the most inelastic commodity in the world. And let me explain what I mean by that. Some people don't know the term inelastic means. When the price of any commodity goes up, the suppliers of that commodity will change their behavior and make more of it in order to bring the price down and balance supply and demand. And so, as an example, if the price of gold doubled tomorrow, we would drill for, find, and produce more gold. If the price of oil goes up, then it makes marginal oil fields profitable, and so oil drillers will drill them and produce more oil. So think about that. The supply price goes up, supply goes up. That's the law of most commodities, okay? With Bitcoin, because you have 21 million fixed supply, it's a very unique commodity. Doesn't matter what the price does, the supply can't go up. The supply just is the supply, period. It's fixed, it's algorithmic, it's decreasing every 4 years in terms of its new issuance. So we've never seen something like this before, ever. There's never been any form of money that could not be diluted. I mean, even gold, which used to be the soundest form of money, the supply grows at 1.7% a year. Multiply that times 55 years, and you've doubled the amount of gold on the Earth's surface, okay? So, but Bitcoin, there'll only be 21 million. So as a result of that, this is just, it's a once in humanity, it's a paradigm shift. I mean, I don't know how, Sailor says it's like fire with Prometheus. I don't know, it's like air flight. I mean, people couldn't fly, and then suddenly people could fly. Do you know what I mean? Or people rode horses, and then suddenly there were cars, and top speed on a horse was maybe 15, 20 miles an hour for a few minutes, and cars are going 150 miles an hour now. So it's that kind of a shift. And I think that what people are missing, and I talk about this in the book too, all the crypto noise, sadly, it's just, I hate it. It's just, Dogecoin, SBF, all that crap is just so annoying and distracting because it's just total horseshit. And it detracts from the one pure signal technological innovation here that these guys figured out, or this person. I tend to think it's guys. I think Adam's one of them, by the way. but you probably do too. They created immutable digital scarcity. And guess what? At first glance, you say, oh, so what? Who cares? Well, when it comes to money, that's a big deal. That's a really, really big deal. And, I don't know. Before Google existed, did anyone even know what the concept of a search engine was? The internet didn't exist. Google didn't exist. But now, it's part of everybody's daily life. Everybody uses it. Everybody needs to use it. It's a network, same idea. It's a new innovation that, is going to completely change the world. And, my advice to people is ignore it at your own peril. I've been interacting with some people on Twitter, people I respect, very smart investors, macro people. And they think it's a bubble. And I just say, guys, you're not looking at don't let the crypto noise distract you. Think about what this technology really is. And then ask yourself, okay, you're now aware of it. So you don't have an excuse. There'll be people who aren't aware of it today. When it's worth $1 million a coin, they'll say, oh shit, I didn't know about that. And I'm really sorry I didn't. Okay, fine. But these are true, legitimate professional investors who are aware of it. And I said, how are you going to feel when it's $1 million a coin? Because it's going there. And then again, how are you going to feel when it's $10 million a coin? Because it's going there too. Not over longer time frames.
What can you say about the 28-day AI challenge? Become a master of AI tools. Coarsely sponsored. Is this real? Honestly, I've never heard of it. I know absolutely nothing about it, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. So I couldn't tell you. Real, not real. I don't know. I don't know. Well, guys, listen, that's the news. I'm going to be live over on the Patreon in about 10-15 minutes, guys. If you want to join one of our live group video calls, get over there, guys. We're going to be live over there. Like I said, 10 minutes. Get all of your questions answered. Join the conversation. I think you're really going to enjoy it. Like I said, it's a live group video call, so everyone gets to chat, everyone gets to talk, everyone gets to be seen and heard, gets their questions answered. You get to hear me communicating, chatting along, conversating with a lot of other veterans that are in our community. We have hundreds of people in the community over there now, guys. So get over to the Patreon. The link's down below. We'll help you design an exit strategy for your portfolio. so you can get out of this market cycle with your profits intact. If you've never done this before, guys, don't try and do it alone. Surround yourself with a community of people that can help you get out alive. The link is down below. Like I said, I'll see you guys live over on the Patreon in about 10-15 minutes. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys later.